watch me touch the sky. Delayed landing before I touched down. I never dropped out. I took a break to study my trials and tribulations. Had to sit down and meditate. Had to finish school and graduate. Took a weight off my...
Look at me changing outfits for y'all. Button doesn't want us to work. But anyway, music etiquette here. I'm back. Are we back? Okay, yeah, I'm back with another review, and I decided to go under the radar. Enisa is an American pop artist that dropped an album today, or an EP, or whatever you want to call it, because these days you can drop 7 tracks and call it an EP, but, well, an album. But anyway, getting into it, the name of the EP is called Fake Love, and first track, title of the EP is called Fake Love. It's a really beautiful song. The production was crazy on this thing, and yeah, lyrics, everything, like it's what you would expect it to be from a pop song that sounded like R&B to me. But yeah, but the other thing was, I don't know, it was what you expected it to be. Fake love, she addresses fake love, and that's what happened. Next track is called Tears Hit the Ground. Beautiful ballad once more. It really sounded R&B to me rather than pop. I don't know, could be wrong, but yeah, it was more rap than R&B. It was still kind of predictable, like based on the title, and it's, I don't know, something that kind of threw me off, because you start to ask, what, like, who hurt you? Like, why are you writing all these songs? But anyway, who am I to judge, right? And then yeah, don't get me wrong, like the tracks are really amazing, but it's okay, like, am I always gonna predict what you're saying or what you're talking about every time I listen to the track? The other track is called One Thing, and again, you can predict what they're talking about. One thing, boys only want one thing. And yeah, she said, if you're thirsty, drink some water and stuff like that. Yeah, it's the first pop sounding track on this thing, I think. Again, I could be wrong, and yeah, like I said, you can guess what it talks about. Worthless human being, again, you can imagine what she talks about. And yeah, the track kind of sounded like something you'd find in a Tarantino movie, like Kill Bill. Like, it would have probably made it to the soundtrack of Kill Bill or something like that. It was kind of classic sounding, but with a modern like sprinkle. I don't know. Hands Down was, yeah, the beat was kind of repetitive because it's something you heard from the opening tracks, Fake Love and Tears Hit the Ground. Like, it probably should have been a track that was up there so that it doesn't really throw you off. And again, it's a textbook track. It sounded safe, it sounded clean, and it's something you throw in there and then no one would complain because it's not a bad song. And when Get That Money is where this EP or album, whatever you want to call it, takes a turn, because now it's no longer addressing, I don't know, because from the first track to the fifth one, right, it's Fake Love, Tears Hit the Ground, One Thing, Worthless Human Being, and Hands Down. It's, you can kind of tell what this person is talking about or the emotions that they're going through. But then now it kind of switches, saying that this was a there it is moment. Like, where was this the whole time? She's focusing on getting money and stuff like that, you know. And then now you start to like your attention is grabbed, and then you start to listen more, because it's like, oh, you kind of maybe got over your heartbreak or whatever. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with writing about heartbreaks. Artists do it all the time. All I'm saying is, it started to become predictable, and then she just flipped the script. And hence, like, Get That Money is my favorite track on this thing, because it was vibrant, it was different, it was attention grabbing. And then that's when I started to listen. But the EP is ending, because Lean On again is, you starting to see what she did. She started off with heartbreak, and then she was like, okay, I'm gonna focus on money, and if my friends and family and loved ones need me, they can lean on me. And Lean On is the last track on this thing, and it's really nice, don't get me wrong. It's proper EP, but it's kind of, it feels like La Sauce's last piece of work. I think the name of the album was Photograph or something, I can't remember, but there's Photograph in that album, and it was also kind of predictable based on the title of the album. You would kind of predict what she's gonna talk about, and it does throw you off, and sometimes it takes away that listening span of like you trying to listen to what the person is really talking about. But it's like, I have an idea of what they're gonna talk about anyway, so why am I doing this? But anyway, Go check out this EP. It's only 19 minutes. I enjoyed it, predictable as it was, but it was well put together. Peace.
Ay, step up in the building, I be shining so hard, it be blinded. Man, I put my work up in this.